Hey YouTube, let me turn this down. I gotta back into this door real quick, and I'm gonna get back to y'all about something that I just wanted to mention. So let me back into this door real quick, and then we can talk about what I wanted to talk about. Matter of fact, let me y'all can sit here with me while I do this real quick. Like on these new trucks, when you turn the key, and I think I made a video about it, you want to let it fully cycle over before you start the engine. Because a lot of times if you turn the key and try to start it before it cycles over, it'll have a little delay, or the information on the truck computer won't really read as accurate as if you let the full system just cycle over. So yeah, I gotta do my hair. Alright, so I gotta back into dock 3. So ride with me. So we're back into dock 3. At least the snow calmed down a lot. Alright, so it's right here. And this dock kinda small. Got a yellow pole right here. Gotta be careful of these poles. I messed my deer guard up one time messing with this pole. So I'm gonna have to probably pull up. A little more to clear this. So let me fix this real quick. Alright. Small dock. These out northern states, boy. Let me see. I'm gonna have to probably, you know what? I'm not even going to try to blindside this. I'm gonna turn around and come at it the right way, which is from your driver's side. As a truck driver, majority of us like to back into spots from our driver's side, because that's the easiest way to do it. So let me see, how can I do this? Let me see. Hold up. It's gonna be crazy. You know what? Always roll your windows down too to give you more visibility when you're trying to back into where you're trying to back into. So I guess I just gonna have to blindside this shit after all. Always do your goal, which is get out and look. So let me get out and look. I'll be right back. But peanut butter hockey sticks. Got to blindside this sucker. I hate blindsides. At least I get to open my doors. So, up. I had to get out and look a couple times. Fudge, man. Fudge peanut butter. Man, crap. Yeah, right past motherfuckers. See me trying to back in. Shit. Wait for me to wait forever. Just cut stuff through. Alright. Okay. I gotta help her. Alright. Yeah, I gotta pull up some.
Where you want to go?
Dock 3.
The one is the empty spot.
3, yeah. I gotta pull up and correct myself.
You need to pull and you're steering to your right.
Okay.
You need to
Alright. Okay. Pull out of this crunch. You always want to look at your sight person. Okay. So now I'm gonna trust him. Okay. Okay. You trust your sight person, but you trust yourself too. You gotta wiggle yourself a lot of times in these spots. Wiggle, wiggle. I hate these goddamn blind side parking. If I don't have to do it, I won't. Now, you're never really supposed to let your sight person get too far behind you because they get out of your sight. So try your best to keep your eye on the sight person. And I can still see them in my rear view mirror, my side view mirror. Now you gotta get back under yourself. Let me see. Okay.
You are okay.
I'm about in there.
Keep everything to your right.
Okay.
You are okay.
Alright. Oh, you always catch me when stuff be popping off. Come back.
Yeah, keep it to your right. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm good?
Okay.
Okay.
You need to pull.
Okay.
Everything to your left.
Let me see. I should be able to get in there now. Oh, so I should be able to go straight forward and get this. Yeah, I think I got it now. I think I got it now.
You got it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
I just had to get past that blind spot. be afraid to pull up. This ain't no driving test, so you can pull up as many times as you need to get yourself in that door. So don't worry about people looking at you, about you feeling like you embarrassed, and none of that. Do what you gotta do to get into whatever parking spot safely. That should do it. Let that joint veer a little bit to where you wanted to go and just follow back under it. That was nice. That was a nice skateboarder, flatbed dude, flatbed gang. Nice looking. There are still some good truckers united out here. So we gotta chalk your wheels. Alright. Blindsided in that joint with the help of my fellow flatbedder. Straighten up. Straighten out a little bit. I always want to be straight in these docks, because a lot of times if you're not, they can't pull their dock plate out and they'll come knock on your door to say, hey, can you straighten up that plate? Because we can't, you know, get on in your trailer, you know, because you're not aligned properly. Just line your wheels up with the yellow line, and that's how you know that you're in there correctly. So there we go. That feels good. I'm in there now. So yeah. Alright. Set your brakes. Put your truck in neutral. And there you go. Now on these dock doors, majority of them have like to where it's like green light, red light. So, you know, like a lot of times if it's red light, that means you're backed in right, you know, don't leave. But when green light come is when, you know, you should go in there and see about your paperwork. So I'm about to put you on pause real quick. Always chalk your wheels too. They always have chalks on the ground. You see that black thing on the ground? So you want to chalk your back trailer wheel. But that was the nice young man, that flatbedder, that pretty much helped me out. He's such a hard worker. I appreciate it. I love my good-hearted fellow truck drivers. Such a hard-working people out here that will stick together. So I'm gonna put y'all on pause real quick, and I'll be right back. So hold on for a second. So looks like I gotta wait in the driver's lounge. So I'm realizing that these flatbedders, like, they got signs where they say you gotta wear your safety glasses and your hard hats. So I guess that's why we seen a lot of these flatbedders with hard hats on, because a lot of these places require it. So this place, you can't sit in your truck while they load you, guess for safety reasons. So I had to get my trailer number. Yeah, man. Like, the problem with this fifth wheel, right? Let me see. Like, this the handle right here, right? And you're supposed to pull it. You're supposed to pull it out and then go to this way. I was going this way last night, so that's why the shit wasn't working. Yeah, but let me show y'all the chalk, because you always want to make sure you chalk your trailers when you back into any dock door. So when they going on and off the trailer don't push forward. You know, it's safely secured on your wheel. So I got a green light. So that means they haven't pulled out that dock plate yet to start loading me. So let me get my trailer number so I can give it to them. 116. All right. All right. So, hey, yo, I'm loving USA, man. Why? Cause you know I'm up in the northeastern region, right? And you know there's a lot of bad weather up here. So, the fleet manager supervisor actually called me to make sure I was safe, and he actually told me if I don't feel safe to shut it down, like no questions asked. He said they'll reschedule the appointment and all that stuff. And I found that to be so nice because most of the time I'm used to most dispatchers saying, you know, get it there, get it there, get it there. But he actually called me and I wasn't even expecting no call to say, you know, take your time. If you can't get it there due to bad weather, don't worry about it. So thank you. Thank you. But it's 11611. Wait, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
116-111.
Okay. You just have a seat behind you. When they get ready to start loading you, they'll give you a card.
Okay. Can I go outside for? I can wait outside too, right?
Yeah, as long as you stay in the fenced-in area.
Okay. Yeah, but he called me, right? And he cared. I mean, you know, I'm used to people that are just flat out just idiots, or anytime when it comes to just, like this trucking industry, man, this shit can be for the wolves. Like, you know, a lot of times some of these companies throw you out to the wolves and don't give two fine craps about you. And I know I keep saying it, but as y'all know, I'm keeping it 100. I just tell y'all my experiences. And for this week that I've been here with USA, it seemed like they showed nothing but kindness and nothing but just like they care about their drivers. I mean, I don't know no other way to put it. So I ain't never received no call, especially from the supervisor of the fleet. Like, you know, I expect a call from my DM or, you know, my fleet manager or whatever, but from the supervisor of the fleet, that to me, he got kudos in his pocket for me, calling me to make sure that I'm safe. But you know, I took it in anyway, but I had the choice to where I wouldn't have got penalized or I wouldn't have got looked at funny if I would have just said, you know what, even though my appointment's for midnight last night, I'm just shut it down to the morning because I don't feel safe, and they would have understood. So that's great. And then today, like, the leasing company that's with USA is called TEL, T-E-L, and they have a program within their what is it? I'm sorry, I got a brain fart. But they got a program within their leasing company, and USA doesn't own TEL. Like, that's a third-party leasing company. So if you lease through them, you don't have to worry about USA getting a cut. Like, they don't get no cut from none of that. So, like, they have a program at TEL to where you can use their CPA, which I think is called ATBS. I gotta look at the name, but I heard they real thorough with the CPA stuff and what a couple drivers said they had them before at another company. So they got another program as well, as to where like it's a person there that's assigned to you, and for the first couple of weeks they'll help you along the way to make sure you're profitable. Meaning, like, he'll help you go over your settlements, and he'll help to make sure, like, say you just learning a load board, or because they got two ways you can get paid if you come as a lease op. One is mileage pay, and the other one is the low IC low board. Now, mileage pay, you get guaranteed $1.06 a mile, plus stop off pay, plus bonuses every month, and plus other stuff, to where you make pretty good, decent money consistently. And that's for people that just don't feel like dealing with the low board. And then the IC low board is where, like I was showing y'all yesterday, where you can load yourself the way you want. But the only thing about the load board is it sounds great, but be careful, because if you don't really understand freight lanes or you don't understand the industry, you can load yourself kind of wrong, to where you might load just keep. I mean, you can't get away to fully load yourself to places that sometimes can give you crappy loads, but you got to know how and when to load yourself there. So I'm saying you got to learn freight lanes. Like, before you come to any load board, learn freight lanes first. Like, get some time in the game, get your feet wet, like, you know, get some time under your belt before you think to go to a load board. Because if you don't have no help with it, and you don't know nothing about freight lanes, you know, a load board can be disastrous. And one of my reasons I feel I'm gonna prosper is because my boo works here, and he's actually helped me along the way with the load board. So I got help, and then now I got the guy from Tel. He's gonna help me. So even if you don't know nobody here, you come here with the load board, they will help you. But I got the guy at the Tel, then I got the company that care, and now I got my boo. So he's pretty much loading me until I figure out the load board and everything. So I mean, it works itself out. Like, I mean, if you want true freedom, like you just want to feel like a true lease operator, or even if you just want to come in as a company driver and make money, like, it's money here. Like, my thing, I know that it's money here because, like, I'm not down in the company for putting money back into the company. Like, Prime, their terminals is like laid out. Like, you can tell that they reinvest their money back into the company. But sometimes you can reinvest too much money back into the company to where you take away from the drivers. So you put in all this money to build up your company, but then what about the drivers? Even though it is money at Prime if you do it right, but you got to bust your ass a little bit too much to get the bank. But here at USA, like this week, right? Most likely, I think I'm gonna run about 3 loads this week, and I know I'm gonna have a solid. Let me see. Not this week, but next week coming, because I came in on a odd week. But off of 3 loads, I know I'm gonna get at least 1,800. So if you run yourself right, you can run less miles and still make the same amount of money that you would make if you was running over 2,500 miles a week, or if you was running over 3,000 miles a week, or blah blah blah. You can run 2,000 and less and still make that kind of money. So, like, you know, USA terminals is alright, but I mean, you can just tell that they put most of the money into putting it into the driver's pocket versus putting it into other things. So I just, like I said, man, like, shit, obviously we're out here for money. We're not out here to be trying to play around, bull crap around, or be trying to be at terminals and all that stuff. If you at terminals too much, then your wheels ain't rolling, you ain't making no money. So I mean, my whole thing, if the company worrying about putting money in my pocket, then guess what? They got a driver. So, all right, y'all, I just wanted to cover that today. And there's a couple other things I want to cover. And I wanted to do some responses, like Trucking Truth. He did a video about YouTubers need to be more humble, because some of these YouTubers are getting outrageous with, you know, the ego and just how they go about, you know, doing things on here. Like, some people can get a super ego because they feel like they got a whole lot of subscribers or this, that, and the third. And then Skinny, this one's gonna be a funny response when I get around to it. Skinny Wild had made a video, his name's Skinny Wild. He made a video about side chicks. So I'm gonna make a response to that. And Trucker Nene, I think she made a video about, it was something about nasty truck drivers. I gotta respond to that one. And it was another one, I forgot. But I gotta write this stuff down, because like I told y'all before, I got a lot of stuff that I want to talk about, and I'm gonna push the damn envelope. I ain't gonna be rude. I'm gonna just give my honest opinion about it. That's it. Oh, and thank everybody last night for all the advice y'all was giving me on how to fix that kingpin. And like I said, I actually sat there overnight because I was so damn tired. I said, you know what, I need to get some rest anyway. If they want me to move off this Walmart parking lot, then guess what? Knock on my door. And that's exactly what they did. Like 8 o'clock this morning, one of the yard jockeys knocked on my door. And, you know, I told him what was what. And he got that damn kingpin loose in less than 2 minutes. I felt so foolish. But like I said, I got a new toy, so I got to spend more time with the manual. And I'm definitely going to do that. So it is what it is. I ain't afraid. Shit, I ain't perfect, nowhere near. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna say I'm no trucking guru or none of that shit, or none of that. So, I mean, like I said, when I learn something and I find out something, guess what? Record, y'all will know my experiences, and hopefully my crazy mistakes will help the next person. So, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, one last thing, too. It's, like I said, as you get a whole lot of subscribers, it gets really difficult to respond to all the comments. So, I'm not saying that don't comment, like comment, but just know that I will eventually get to it. I have to kind of take time to sit down and go through all those comments and kind of respond as I can. It ain't that I don't want to, it's just, it's a whole lot of comments. So Like a lot of times I'll be working or like I'll be busy. So don't think that I'm ignoring you guys, because I'm not. Like, man, shit, y'all don't know how much of a family away from my real family that y'all is. I mean, like I said, when I can't talk to nobody, guess what I do? I talk to y'all. So just as much as y'all might think that I inspire y'all, but I'm gonna keep saying it again, y'all inspire me, and I thank y'all for that. So thank you everybody for all the love and support y'all show. And at the end of the day, y'all haters, y'all kind of give me motivation too. So I love my supporters more, but you know, love my haters too. It's all good. So time is the essence. Let's make better time of it. I'm gonna make better time of it and try to relax. Hopefully they won't be long with lower me, so I can get my wheels rolling, so I can get my bank, baby. Gotta get my bank. All right, y'all. Deuces.